Hello and welcome to another IELTS essay correction. And in this essay, I'll be basically discussing one of the most important elements that are required to score 7 bands. Though the student has written a good answer, there's just one important thing that is missing, and that is the organization of content. And I'll be discussing in body paragraph 1 as well as in body paragraph 2 how exactly the student has made mistakes and how could they be improved. Moreover, we'll be discussing the wrong use of a modifier over here and how it distorts the meaning of this sentence. I'll be going through some of the new ideas as well as use of terms like brick and mortar in this question. So stay tuned for um, the whole essay and the whole video, and just go through every concept till the end. Okay, let us go through the question. Maintaining public libraries is a waste of money since computer technology is replacing their functions. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So the question is on your opinion, and the student has opined that I strongly believe that maintaining them is a waste of time and resources owing to advancement in computer technology. Though the introduction can be improved a bit, the focus here is not on the introduction, the focus here is on the body paragraphs. Now, developing arguments. Strong arguments with logic requires that there is no repetition of ideas. The student has repeated the same idea in two different sentences, the two different contiguous sentences. Now, the paper books occupy a lot of space, okay, fine. The next sentence is public libraries have huge number of books and magazines that occupy a lot of volume. So these are two basically the same ideas, and this will reduce the band score since a repetition of ideas is not permissible. Moreover, it doesn't seem, it is basically a redundant thing. You have already conveyed the idea. Why repeat it? So instead of that, delete the first sentence and maintain the second sentence only. Moreover, student goes on to repeat the same idea again. I believe that libraries are a total waste of space, which is again the repetition of ideas above. Instead of that, the student should have focused on the extremely expensive real estate that can be utilized for something else. This is proper explanation of the idea. So your idea over here is on space. The focus should not be on repetition of space in different words such as volume, total waste of space. The idea should be how exactly is this wastage of space. So okay, they are occupying a lot of space, and that space can better be utilized for other purposes. For this real estate can better be utilized for other purposes. This is a brainstorming that you should have done before writing the essay, and clearly that brainstorming component is missing, otherwise a student would not have made these repetitions. So space, real estate can be better utilized for other purposes and other economic purposes, or here, other economic purposes such as hospitals and schools. This is proper explanation that shows that okay, they occupy a lot of space, and that space can be utilized for other purposes. It can be basically used for services to the humanity, to children, to patients. The next point is besides the manpower involved to maintain libraries and the funds. Now this is a bit of a sentence structuring issues. Manpower and funds can be used together. The manpower and funds. So the portion the student has written over here can better be used over here. So manpower and funds used in maintaining libraries. This would have been much better structure. Again, there could have been a bit more specific information over here in more productive areas, such as name those areas. This is called developing an argument. you need to develop an argument. And to develop an argument, you need to um, be specific. Which productive areas are you talking about? To score really good bands, you need to develop an argument, you need to have logical flow of ideas, and of course, specific information. If your information is not specific, it is too general, then you will not be able to score well. Coming to the next body paragraph, and here are some of the mistakes, some of important mistakes that I would like to highlight. Again, the student has not maintained the same thing. The ideas are a bit repeated. You can see this not only saves space. Okay, so again, saving of space comes into picture. So one body paragraph should have one idea. So space is an idea which has been used in body paragraph 1. Do not repeat it in body paragraph 2. Use another idea. Okay, now please note the first two sentences. Let me read them for you. On the other hand, advances, there is no need of on the other hand. You're not changing your opinion. Advances in computer science have made it possible to stock numerous books in digital form. This means a huge collection of literature and human knowledge can be compressed and stored in a computer. So this is basically saving of space, and it should have been written over here. So there is problem in placement of sentences as well. So what this means is that you are breaking the logical flow of ideas. The logical flow of ideas. And this logical flow is extremely important to score good bands. So this is saving of space. Include that in the paragraph above. The first sentence of this paragraph should have been on the idea that it makes search of books easier over here. Search of books easier. So the first sentence should be in search of books, and the remaining should be on explanation of how it eases the search. Additionally, you could have used another idea. Can read library books in the comfort of your home. So you can open a digital library on your laptop and read in the comfort of your home in your bedroom or space. So use it on a laptop. And these days, libraries are also available on your mobile device. So on iPads, on your personal cell phones, mobile phones. So these mobile devices can be used for reading books through a digital library, which was traditionally not feasible. Okay, so this idea could also have been added to add to this to the strength of arguments. And finally, let me come to the wrong use of modifier over here. This is extremely important. The student has written in this sentence, I would like to highlight the final sentence, with a much lesser space and easier access and search facilities in computers, I have a strong opinion. Now, this is a problem over here. Let me explain. What is a modifier? Modifier is a device that is used to highlight the quality or give additional information about a subject. It's usually a noun or a pronoun. So if you want to give information about a subject, that is given through a modifier, and that is not part of the main sentence. So the main sentence over here is, I have a strong opinion that maintaining libraries is indeed a waste of time and space. But what is the additional information? Additional information is with much lesser space and easier access and search facilities in computers. This is additional clause that is giving information. The problem over here is this is X, comma, Y structure, and X is a modifier, Y is the main sentence. The problem is that X is giving information about I, the subject. So it gives information about the first word that follows the comma. So it is giving information about I. Now, is this I? Is this related to I? With much lesser space and easier access and search facilities in computers, I. No, it is not information about you. It is information about public libraries. Okay, or it is information about digital libraries. So the next word should have been digital libraries or public libraries are indeed a waste of time and space. Because why are they wastage of time and space? This modifier shows they are a wastage of time and space because they occupy because computers occupy lesser space and provide easier access and search facilities. So the first word is being modified and the modifier is you modifying the wrong word. It should have modified public libraries. I hope the point is clear. You could also have used a term like brick and mortar. The brick and mortar structures are basically traditional structures, the traditional business models. That is, you go to a place, a shop, and you purchase something that is called a brick and mortar. These days, it's a clicks model. And when you combine bricks with clicks, it's called bricks and clicks model. So if somebody is taking an opinion that, okay, public libraries are important, but computers are equally important. Digital libraries, we need both digital libraries and public libraries. That is called a bricks and clicks model. So basically you have a building, in that building you have a library, and that library not only provides access to physical formats of books, the paper-based books, but also gives you access to digital books as well. That is called a bricks and clicks model. This is bricks, this is clicks. Okay, that was my take on this essay. There are a number of structuring issues. Placement of ideas needs to be changed to score 7 plus bands. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel or drop me an email at ltechiles@gmail.com. Keep watching videos to learn more about essay writing. Thank you for watching.